Hi, my name's Melanie Sage, and I had my group dialogue tonight. My session was based on body image, and it was actually a lot different than I thought it would be going into it. I had expected us to be talking about things like anorexia or bulimia, um, sort of your I don't know what would come to mind when you think body image, but it actually wasn't like that at all. It was more about how we judge people and how we make assumptions about people on a daily basis, which I thought was really cool, especially being on a college campus and being a transfer student. I'm a sophomore now, so I went through this whole transition process last year as well, and I guess I've kind of gotten used to getting used to a new place, meeting new people, and it is really hard, especially when people are judging you daily, which is a lot of what we talked about. But it was cool to be able to talk to people who, I don't know, were kind of forced into looking at themselves like I had to, and I don't know, it was really interesting. And it was kind of encouraging in a way to sort of think about the fact that like not everyone is judging you, and especially if awareness is sort of kept up like with this whole um, dialogue, I think that people will stop judging as much as they are. um, but I'm going to look at the questions online and sort of go off of them now. Do I feel that my group achieved true dialogue? I don't necessarily, but I think that we did a good job towards the end of sort of like opening up. I mean, I'm definitely on the shyer side, more shy side. Um, so I didn't really say too much, but I tried to participate, and I think that a lot of people who did seem really shy in the beginning also were chiming in at the end, and it seemed more smooth. It seemed more comfortable. I do think that my two group leaders could have done a better job of making things less like hostile in a way. There was a lot of talk about how no one wanted to be there in the beginning, and like that may be true, but I think as a leader, it's their job to sort of like get us pumped up. And I don't know. Like I said, the things got more relaxed at the end, which I liked. Um, there were active voices in my group. Like I said, I think there were more. There were certain people that obviously spoke up more, and I guess they're just more comfortable with public speaking or with just being like more vulnerable with themselves, which was a lot of what we talked about. And then there were more reserved voices like myself. There were some people that didn't say anything except for like when specifically told like please comment on this. So I don't know if they didn't want to be there or if they just were shy. Um, but I definitely think that I played a role, which is good for me. Being a shy person, I was happy with my participation. I sort of get this feeling in my stomach when I have to say something in a group setting, and that happened a few times. But um, I felt comfortable enough to speak up. Why did you think dialogues? I definitely think that dialogue is a useful tool in my university experience. Tonight's session made me really feel enthusiastic about meeting people, and I really wasn't expecting to get that out of this. Um, I don't know, it just made me feel like, with what we were talking about, that other people are, nervous to open up and to meet people just like I am, and that's been like a huge part of my experience at Clemson so far. Um, so it was exciting to see that. Um, and yeah, so I guess to wrap up, I really enjoyed it. surprisingly, and I'm not just saying that. Um, I left feeling with sort of confidence about like what could become. I live off campus, so and like I said, I'm a new student here, so well, obviously I'm taking this thing, but it's been like difficult to meet people, especially living off campus. So it was good to feel like other people are in my position, and even though like most of them are freshmen, that's fine. Um, but I don't need to feel as vulnerable as I do in meeting people because they're not as scary as they seem. But yep, that's it.